It's Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with IRS. I've worked at IRS over a decade, been in private practice for, 4 decades, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am a professing Christian, happy to be. I've been to seminary, and I love to help people who have IRS debt problem, both the believer and the non-believer, and especially to the Christian who is trying to get out of bondage with the tax help, the debt that they have, and trying to explain today what you need to do, who you can contact, and how to get out of the situation you have. Having worked 10,000 cases, there's very specific protocol that has to be done if you owe IRS back taxes and need tax help. Uh, the best person you can go to if you're a Christian is a Christian who knows what the hell they're doing. You have to understand some don't. Sometimes it's better to have a secular person who knows what they're doing. They may not give you the best biblical advice in a situation, but at least you're going to get your tax return, your situation filled out correctly. For me, my specialty is dealing in IRS debt, the filing of back tax returns. That's really my bailiwick. That's my sweet spot, and that's what I do. So if you have a tax problem, I have a whole bunch of Christians on my website, and that's what I do. I deal with really debt primarily. So that's what I'm going to talk to you today about. So if you have an IRS problem in general, I should tell you, you have to file all your returns. It's not doing you any good not to file. IRS is never going to close your case out unless you file your returns. So that's number one, is file your returns. Number two, I need to pull up transcripts, and I've got to find out what IRS says you owe, what you don't owe, what you need to file. That really is the basis of the work. I do not believe any person that calls me and tell me what their situation is unless I fill the official transcript up from IRS. Then after that, what I do, I make sure all the returns are filed. I make sure you're current in the year we're in. So if we're in 2022, I want to make sure your estimate payments or your withholding is up to date. I want to compress the problem. As a former IRS agent, when I would knock on the door, I would want to make sure two things: all your returns are filed, and at least you're up to date in the year. This way I work on the back situation. Next, if you owe IRS debt and you need debt relief, IRS is going to want a current financial statement. They're going to want a 433 ARF. You should go ahead and pull those forms up and be familiar with that. That's the IRS, get it at irs.gov. 433A is used in a local office. The 433F is used at the service center. IRS is going to want to know what your financial statement is so they can make a determination on how they're going to work your case. You're going to need to get out of the bondage you have, and there is a streamlined process to do it. You do it the same way, but if you're a Christian, the Holy Spirit's been nagging on your heart the whole time. You got to get this done. So until you pick up the phone and call a person, you're going to deal with this bondage forever. But the amazing thing, it's so easy really to get out of it. You give IRS your financial statement, they're going to put you either in currently non-collectible, a payment agreement, or offer and compromise. And you let a true professional help you and discover which is the best situation for you. So remember, no matter what, you want all your tax returns filed. You want to understand the process. You want to pull transcripts, we can do that, and then we go to really case resolution. So no matter what tax situation you have, our firm, or anyone's firm, I guess, who does this tax relief is really going to be able to help you. I always believe in going to former IRS agents to be real honest, not to pat myself on the back. We've been in this system for a long time. We know it probably really better than anybody. So if we can't do the work, we may be able to refer you to another Christian really that can. So thank you for listening. It's by prayer and petition. Get rid of this thing. Don't let it drag on forever, because it will just wear you down. Thank you for listening to me. By the way, leave me a subscription. YouTube apparently thinks that's cool if I get subscriptions. I try to tell you everything I know, so leave me one like, comment, give you a free consultation. Don't worry, get out of the bondage.